Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Monoxide from Team Corrupt, and I'm bringing you my first commentary. Um, I decided to go with a 1v1 COD4, just because, for convenience, I didn't really have anything else set up. I didn't have any really good SND games or a good domination game to put up for you guys. Eventually, once I start getting used to commentating, I'll be posting MLG variant games, SND games, domination, that span from Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and maybe even some Battlefield Bad Company 2 if I get into some really hectic games. But for right now, decided to go with a 1v1, snipers only. A kid, Mr. Mooney, was talking crap in a pub. I was in a pub SND and popped off a couple rounds in this kid's head for maybe 3 rounds in a row, and he decided to start talking crap and challenge me to 1v1 sniper, saying I was no good. So what happened was that I'm going here, and this was basically my first or second game of the day using a sniper. I had just woken up, and I wasn't doing too hot, but decided to mess around, just kind of get my fingers warm, and I ended up beating this kid. Not by a lot, but I still beat him. This kid was just really bad. I ran I run into some really stupid shots in this match. This kid was claiming to be a really good sound whore, which he really wasn't. He would lay prone, and look, as you can see, sometimes he just sits still and turns around and tries to listen for you. And he was just bad at it. So here I am moving around, just kind of looking for a shot or just waiting for him to pop around the corner. As you can see, he just lays prone and just tries to sound on me and wait for me to come around the corner. So I'm like, wow. But getting a little off topic for a second. This being my first commentary, like I said, I'm gonna hopefully do some more and post as many as possible. You know, with whatever I get. You guys want to let me know what games you like, what kind of game modes you want to see. If you want to see World at War, COD4, Modern Warfare 2, you want to see MLG variant gameplay where I do some game battles with some dubs or team. You guys just let me know, and I'll be sure to post it. First and foremost, I am a game battles player. I love game battles, always will. Nothing like playing with a hectic 4v4 MLG variant. There's just really no comparison. I do like sniping, though. I picked up sniping in COD4. Actually, if you want to go way far back, I picked up quickscoping in Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Now, I'm not talking about Bad Company. I'm talking about PS2, PlayStation 2 online, Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Me and my team were #1 in the ladders 3 seasons in a row, I think. They had an internal ladder system for their teams, and we were #1 for a long time. Sniping in that game was quite different than even in the Bad Company games that they're making right now. That's really different. But there was a way to quickscope and no scope on that game. Before this game, before even the PlayStation 3 came out. So I can safely say I've been a sniper for maybe 5 to 6 years. When COD4 came out, I wasn't too heavy into sniping, especially when I first started, just trying to get used to the game and whatever. But as I got better, maybe after a year after I started playing, I started watching people on YouTube, and I saw Optic Hutch and his commentaries. I can't really use that as a plural. I saw one of his commentaries on Ambush. I remember it exactly. It's still one of my favorite videos. He was going through some quick scoping with a reg scope. Now I had seen during the if y'all remember the ACOG days where everybody just used ACOG with steady aim using the damage boost. But then I never used the ACOG. I really just didn't like it because for when I sniped, I was kind of objective sniper. I played a lot of S&D, so I was an objective sniper, like on Bog or Block. I would just kind of sit back and try and pick a couple people off or call some people out. But then I saw Hutch, and I saw him using a reg scope and quick scoping. Basically, I didn't really know what quick scoping was back then. But I saw him do it, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So, I favored the video and saw some. I kept looking for some other stuff, and eventually, to this day, is my still favorite video of all time on YouTube, Optic Tumor's Revelation montage. one of the very first montages ever out on YouTube to use a reg scope, and still be quick scoping, and especially in free for all. Like I don't know if you guys seen the lost footage with Hex and Tumors, but they're talking about how him and Pulse Fusions were basically the first two montages out there to use reg scopes. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, that's what I'm gonna start doing from now on. Screw everything else. I don't need anything else, because at the time I had all the golden guns, I had all the challenges done, and I was just bored looking for something to do. So I picked up sniping, and I picked up some quick scoping with reg scope, and ever since then I loved it. It's been a part of me ever since. I love doing it. In my opinion, no game will ever beat Call of Duty 4. There's just no way you can. I don't care how good your graphics are, how many guns you have. I don't really think that you can beat the original sniping of Call of Duty 4. And that's not to say that there's no other good games, because I like a lot of other games. But in my opinion, Modern Warfare 2, I think it's a flop. I mean, they could have done so much better with the game, but they did some stupid stuff in my opinion. It's still a fun game, kind of, in my opinion, but and not as fun as COD4 in any sense at all. I honestly hope COD4 picks back up, because right now, really the only people playing the game are British people, especially on PS3. And since PS3 doesn't have really any dedicated servers, especially after Modern Warfare 2 came out and Infinity Ward kind of dropped Call of Duty 4, it's really hard, unless you're host. It's really hard to get a good connection, or if you're with a party and get a host, it's really hard to get a good connection, and especially for sniping, that will mess you up really bad. So. But with Modern Warfare 2, sniping, I really, Sleight of Hand Pro just gives everybody the excuse to put a sniper in their hands and call themselves a quick scoper, in my opinion. It shows really no skill, and it's not to say we'll put on Marathon or put on Scavenger and quick scope against people using sleight of hand, because that's just dumb. That's just putting yourself at a disadvantage. I just think it doesn't take that much skill to do it. It's part of the game. I'm still going to use it to give me a one-up on everybody else, but I'm not going to say, that, I'm better than you for using it. Now, if we hopped on COD4 and go back to using defaults, we get a couple of 2v2s or 1v1 going, then I'll show you some skill. I'm just as good as I am on COD4 on all games that I play. I'm a perfectionist. I like to play good, and as any of my friends will tell you, I do my fair share of rage quitting, which I have done my best to stop, because it really kind of puts me in a bad mood, and I don't play good for the rest of the day. So right now I'm just kind of going for some montage clips. But it looks like that wrapped it up for you guys. Got a nice little spawn kill at the end. Hopefully I'll be starting to do this a little bit more often. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good day, alright?